I read through the Prima strategy guide again, but there was nothing I had missed. It could tell me where the secrets were and how to beat the bosses, but it couldn't tell me how to improve my skills, my motor coordination, to the extent that I would be able to beat the bosses. It also didn't touch on the fact that apparently, if I didn't beat the game, my life was forfeit. It made me wonder if there was something wrong with my PlayStation. And this concludes another chapter of Tales from the Gaming Industry by John Romero. Perhaps we'll continue that next week. Welcome to another Short Horror Saturday here at twitch.tv/purblindgamer. Short, not because the stream itself is short, but because we play short games. Well, sometimes the stream is short. I think I once managed to pull one off in 45 minutes. Other times, last several hours. But I hope everybody's weekend is going well, and you're getting to relax and not worry about work and taxes and, I don't know, healthcare and whether you should be putting money in IRAs as opposed to blowing it at the bars on cheap beer. But these are questions which we cannot answer on stream, and which we must each answer for ourselves. And thank you to everybody who came onto my last couple of streams. On Wednesday, we played Doom 3, Resurrection of Evil. Had to beat another boss. And on Monday, we did absolutely nothing whatsoever. Because if there'd been a stream on Monday, it probably would have been a travesty. And it probably would have been influenced by felines. And on Sunday, we played Carol Reed, Hope Springs Eternal. And hey, Nancy vs. Nancy, how are you doing tonight? You guys, please go check out Nancy vs. Nancy, who plays a lot of point and clicks and mystery games and cowboy games. Is it true that you're going to be changing your name to Nancy versus the Red Dead? Because I assume the Red Dead is who you're fighting in that game. I don't know if that's because they're bloody, like in Resident Evil 1, or if it's because they're communists. Shows you how much I know about these here modern video games. Oh yes, I've played Super Hot. Well, you know, there are lots of rumors flying around, you know. Rumors that somebody might be changing their name, somebody might be playing different games, somebody might be getting fired unexpectedly from their job in the film production industry. Lots of rumors. And who's to say if they're true? I heard a rumor that Twitch was going to start clarifying some of its terms of service and then enforcing them. But again, rumors. And yeah, tonight we're going to be playing more Haunted PlayStation 1 demo disc. Ja. Oh hey Dojilon, how are you doing? And oh, I left that up. Delicious, chewy alcohol that melts in your mouth if you leave it there long enough. Imagine if they made, like, alcohol bars, like they make energy bars. So energy bars don't necessarily give you energy unless they're caffeinated. You know, there may be some potential here. Is there anybody who's, like, in the food experimentation industry? Is that an industry? So before we get started with the horror, we will eat an entire bottle full of alcohol. And this one is Remy Martin. Huh. Once knew a girl named Remy. English girl who was traveling around the country. Then when I had some old sovereigns and England was demonetizing them, I gave them to her because I was like, well, you'll go back and use them and I ain't going to England in the next 6 months. Imagine demonetizing your currency. Like, US wouldn't pull that shit. Could still go to the grocery store and buy a loaf of bread with 3-cent nickels if I had enough 3-cent nickels, which I don't. I gotta get some 3-cent nickels. I'll see if the bank has any. It's not easy opening bottles of alcohol, you know. I actually think the corkscrew might be easier. Oh dear, it appears to have been breached. Yes. I feel like most people were expecting a larger bottle of alcohol when, you know, I said I was going to eat an entire one, but hey. I mean, if it were, you know, the size of a traditional wine bottle, I couldn't fit in my mouth in one bite, could I? And have you ever seen anybody just, like, take a mouthful of wine bottle without eating the whole thing? Probably not. I mean, I feel like that gets into horror movie territory. Like that, light bulb scene from, that one horror movie. Which I can't tell you the name of it now because then it would be a spoiler. But yeah, there's a horror movie from, I think, the 2010s that has a light bulb scene. And it's a pretty good one. You should definitely check it out if you like horror movies. I must say. Phantasmagoria. All 7 CD-ROMs of it. Interesting. This one really doesn't have a very strong alcohol taste. Compared to some of the others I've tried. I feel like the chocolate overpowers it. Yeah. So if I ever run into that English girl again, or maybe I'll just message her on Facebook and be like, "Hey Remy, I tried some of your alcohol inside chocolate, and it's pretty good. You brew good alcohol." And she'll be like, "What the hell?" But thank you for the redeem, Dojilon. Oh yeah. I mean, it's pretty, like, one of the most famous horror games. And it got released on GOG or something, didn't it? I mean, I would be shocked if it didn't. I've seen people playing both Phantasmagoria 1 and 2. I don't know if I'll ever play the first one on stream. I definitely will at some point. Just gotta freaking have the copy I got from the library book sale like 20 years ago. It was in a big box. What was I supposed to do? Not buy it? Plenty of big boxes I should have bought. Anyway, PlayStation horror. Oh right, I left the game open. That's you guys can hear that sound too. Yeah. The first game we'll be playing tonight, and this will be the next to last stream, I think, of the Haunted PS1 Demo Disc 2021, because after this I should only have, I think, 2 games and then the secret game that you can access once you beat all the others. Yeah, it is kind of a nice ambience. I appreciate that. Probably why I stopped paying attention to it or registering that it was there. What is this? World's weirdest game of Tetris. It's like whenever you come to the foyer or whatever each of the games, the ante-room, you're like, what is going on here? Well, I guess it all makes sense once we play the demo itself. Jeez. What is it? These games being like, I forgot I was the captor, George. Like Lockhart's Heart from Morrowind. Oh, was that a boss you had to fight? I never played any of them Elder Scrolls games. No. Should capture this window. I feel like OBS is mocking me, or else the game is. There. Why indeed. Or, I don't know how you pronounce it. APOLYSIS? APOLYSIS? Yeah. APOLYSIS. Doesn't tell you what the mouse does, though. Maybe it's keyboard only. The mouse is a red herring. Oops. There are violent and disturbing images in this game. I mean, we kind of said something else. The rusted pipes and metal scaffolding streak up in waves of heat over the horizon, like a distant mirage bending into existence. Before me stands a monolith, a temple of machinery and metal. Its congregation was dissolved long ago. I feel compelled to come here. Is it just me trying to escape? You like very soft music. Or is it something more that's driving me? I hope I can find peace here. Yeah, that's me. Let me. That's another one of those third-person fixed camera games like Alone in the Dark and Ecstatica and Walk. I can't go back. It's really dark, isn't it? Feels like home, I guess. Feels like home, I guess. Is that something over there? Dust, oil, rust, blood. This is my house, my dusk. Come to me, wayward one. Come to me, seeker. My head hurts when I look at this text. Space between the buildings, but this ladder doesn't look safe to climb. And I'm over here like, there's a ladder? And if we'll need to repair it or what. So there's something falling from the sky. Oh, is that what it is? Like a red background into red metal. Well, rust, I suppose that makes sense. Rust and blood. I'm sorry, where am I? Oh. Game's like, we changed angles and now you're behind a wall. Chain's pretty old. Oh, chain's pretty old, but it got me here. Running away again, huh? Oh, it's a bicycle, I guess. Meh. I'd say at least it's easier to make things out than Alien Odyssey, but not positive that would be true. Now we're back here again. Try to explore it more thoroughly, but oh, where am I? Oh, there I am. Like, approximately the size of a beetle. I get that they're trying to show that this is vast and I am minuscule, but it's like the 5th time when the camera angle changes and I'm like, where am I? There, and I think I'm climbing stairs. Still trying to go forward. Does anybody see where I am? Oh wait, oh now I see. Okay. It looks like I'm just walking on air or glass. I don't know. There's a bridge or something out here. I wonder if you can die in this game. I agree, Nancy. It's like, you know, they're paying homage to Alone in the Dark, but they're also trying to make it, like, deliberately more difficult than Alone in the Dark was, I think. It won't be easy. That hasn't been easy so far. Seeker, 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 seeker. She absorbed the heart of the building? Get up. This is the platform I was on when I fell. round. Oh. Can't go back now. Assume we're going to have to run past these, like, jets of steam and not get killed. Is there something between those two jets? I don't know, should I try and get it? No, it's nothing. Shoot, now they're hard to see against the ground. I don't know if they extend the whole way, though. Everything hurts. I'm starting to feel like a carnival funhouse. Is that me? It sounded a little bit like a distant scream as it opened. Yeah. Those look like teeth. Are we inside a mouth? Like a circle of human spine. And that looks like a mouth in the upper right. But am I running into a wall? This one failed to achieve metamorphosis. Anyway, this is made a full circle. I'm wondering if I should go through, check out this room first. I feel like the motif of this game is, what exactly am I looking at? An altar to ruin. Swords pierce thy flesh. I'm alive. Yeah, I hate it when 10 swords pierce my flesh. Yeah, I know. I thought we were dead too. That god of ruin or whatever it was killed us. I don't like this room. Let's go back to the dead cocoon people and the circle of human spine. some stairs. There. I don't know what that sound is. Oh yeah, there they are. You must keep moving. There I am. I collected that, whatever it was. Wait, is that another one? I know now I'm going back down, but I saw. Yeah, see there? It looks like another. I don't know. Heart with a marrow bone or something. But is it? I can't really tell from the perspective. Is that on this level or is that lower down? I'm facing towards it now. Actually close to the mouth. I don't know, maybe it's embedded in the wall, or floating in the air beyond the rail. Let's try going down to the lower level again. There's no way to turn off here, is there? I don't see it here. No, do you guys? This is assuming I was even interpreting what I was seeing correctly. Going back to the altar of ruin now. Whatever that thing was I collected, it destroyed the body that might have been mine and unlocked the door. Uh-oh. I think this time we might actually be dead. Seeker. Then again. Come to me. Thank you for playing the demo. Look for the full game later this year. I don't know if I will. Dusk Till Dawn Productions. It's a very interesting look, but kind of difficult to play. Hey, Cylon by the Sea, welcome in. As that certainly was. There are some pretty weird ones on the Haunted PS1 demo disc. You guys, please go check out Cylon by the Sea, who has recently started streaming again and plays some horror games and some mysteries, and has been playing Laura Bow 2, which I started once. Gotta go back to that one of these days. Hope your weekend's going well, Cylon. Of all the indie horror games, that was one of them. Yeah, my pleasure. What did I say? What did I say in my title? I think I said I was going to do Into the Sandbox next. Which sounds like a children's movie, you know. Over the hedge, into the sandbox. Yeah. Let's see what they say about it. Excuse me. Oh, Mummy Sandbox. Become... Maybe I got the title wrong. That sounds like something I would do. Become the mummy you always wanted to. Rebuild your body as you dig through forgotten sandboxes. Puzzles and voxels await in this bizarro Minecraft meets point-and-click adventure. You had me at voxels. Also, mummies. Oh. Let me change my on-screen title. Trying to work out exactly what that is. Maybe it's a work in progress mummy. Yeah, interesting art style for the PS1. Let's see, is it capturing? No. I'm not sure that I would want it on my living room wall. But I'm not saying I wouldn't put it on my living room wall. Oh, maybe if I... F11 for windowed mode. Maybe the OBS will recognize. Yeah, there we go. Is that a bit loud? I feel like that might be a little bit loud. Hold space. As you have to press and hold it each time you want to breathe. What is this? Taz and Escape from Mars? collect the eyeball with the scarf or whatever. Maybe these twisty, dark things are bandages? So this is what Minecraft is like. Never really played it myself. It's too high. Oh no, I can climb. Something on the far end, isn't there? Maybe other bandages I missed. Assuming that's what they are. We can dig now. It did say, like, click to dig, right? Oh, I see. I think it has to be when the icon comes up and you use the bandages to dig. Guess we want to start at the higher places there. There's no way up to that one. What's this? Oh. Is it supposed to be a body? Don't touch. Don't touch corpses until exhumed fully. Yeah, I think, it's not just in this game, but in general, one shouldn't touch corpses until they're exhumed fully. Possibly not even then. I don't know. Maybe it depends on which graveyard you're hanging out in. The darker colored squares you can dig. It's weird, you can see like it looks like a checkerboard floor beneath. It's not. So you have to be standing on somewhere to dig. down on it at least. Oh, 7 of 8. I guess there are 8 bandages. On the other side, it keeps track of how many squares we've dug. Learn. Warp. Warp. Is now. Transcend. Sandbox. Transcend. Sandbox. I haven't finished digging everything yet. How exactly does one transcend a sandbox? Or how does one transcend a sandbox? That's how you transcend a sandbox. Can't get up there. Looking for this time. More dead bodies, maybe. You can eventually build like you can in Minecraft. I never really messed with Minecraft. I feel like if I'm not careful, it's the sort of thing I can get addicted to. Looks like there's a corpse here now. And there it goes. Examine. Oh, I'm guessing that's me. Looks like I have springs on my shoes. Regular spring-heeled Jack. Well, spring-heeled mummy. I mean, I've never met a mummy named Jack. digging to see what else I can find, but... We dug almost everywhere in this box. I wonder if it was intended that we see that floor underneath. Was there something else we were supposed to do with examining the corpse? Oh. Yeah, maybe. That's something right there. I don't get it. Okay, there's this. Let's see anything else we can do. Is this a new one? Yeah. Digging and watch the sand fly. It's nice they tell you when you can dig, because otherwise it would be hard put to figure it out. These ones look like a similar color to the ones you can't dig. Oh shoot, did I just trap myself? Careful not to dig self into hole. If trapped, press R. Now. Shovels help you to have fun. Oh, I see. Hey, Toasty. How are you doing tonight? Guys, please go check out Toasty, who is a retro streamer and recently appeared on Havoc's news show. Yeah, killing like the dwarfs of Moria. Yes. Thank goodness for the R. Let's us reset. Trapped in hole, send hemp. Ah, so you can weave a rope and pull yourself out of the hole. Yeah. Used to sell hemp granola at my grad school in the convenience store place. I never actually tried it. Yeah. Hemp to save the day with a rope. Can't think what else you would do with it. see a dead body. Alright. Let's get you out of the sand. Now we can exhume it. Or, if you're in North America, we can power slave it. I deserve to be banned. One of these days. Oh, that's a cool one. It's not exactly human, is it? It's weird, these examine screens. I don't know what we're supposed to do. The power disallowed. Oh, okay. I haven't. Didn't know what Night Dive retitled it, and then got it a remaster or whatever. Yeah. Making old PC games more polite. No, that would be funny though. I'm sure there are some older games with names that would now be considered rude. Yeah, a lot's changed since the 80s and 90s. Hell, did you guys hear they even made a sequel to Half-Life? Seriously? They renamed Blacklist and Whitelist into Allow and Disallow List in some software? That's Oh, to be PC. Okay. Well, then I would buy the Mac version. Wow, that's... Yeah, you can see they didn't necessarily think that through. You gotta be careful when you start messing with language. You never know where you might end up. Might be everything we can loot from this one. That's just part of the ground? Yeah. Learn warp. And then we warp backwards. I think I have discovered the draw distance. Okay, what does it want us to do now? Try going back the other way, I guess. Yeah. You never done this one? This game is terrible. Good find. Well, thanks. I don't know if it's terrible, but a bit slow-paced. I mean, yeah, and I don't play Minecraft. Maybe if this is what Minecraft is like, maybe I would get addicted to it. Maybe I'd be like, I want to shoot stuff. Let's shoot stuff. Can we craft a gun in Minecraft? The weird graphics make you feel drunk. But we still can't get up there yet, can we? Right, what's that? Minecraft. Are we supposed to give the corpses things? I don't know. We give him the eyeball. No. We've got to have some kind of rules around here. I guess that wasn't what we were supposed to give him, but let's... try to give it to a different dead body. Right, you can't just give away eyeballs, that would be silly. I mean, especially when you only have one. If you have two, maybe you can share them. Just one, you run into a grey eye situation, and somebody tricks you into giving away the location of the Gorgons, and then... yeah. And then if one of them ends up beheaded, the other two Gorgon sisters are going to be like, there was a leak, and I bet it came from those bitches with one eye and one tooth, and then they come after you. And then all you have to do is hide the eyeball, because if you don't look at them, they can't hurt you. Let's see. So he gave us something. And we still have that floating stick. Oh, there it is. Nice. Music changing spectacles. Which also changed color, I think. Hello, puppy. Yeah, it's a good thing we kept the eyeball, Cylon, because I mean, how else could we use the sunglasses? Now we keep the sunglasses too. People were being convinced to give away their kidneys by being told they would grow them back. That's kind of horrible. It's, why we need basic education. So we know that we do not regrow kidneys. They are not lizard tails. Wait, we don't regrow kidneys, right? I mean, I'm not a biologist. Maybe if there are any, I don't know, biologists or medical professionals in chat, they would like to confirm this. Ooh. Gave away your appendix. Still waiting for regrowth. Yeah. I mean, if it doesn't grow back soon, you might just have to buy a new one. I wonder if they have them on eBay. Interesting. You can regrow part of your liver, Toasty. Wow. Oh, so that is true. Killing you softly. Nice. That's good. Maybe I should start growing a spare liver just in case. It's nice that, like, cows are kind of lucky because they don't have to regrow a liver, because we sell beef livers in Ralph's, so if, you know, a cow needs a new liver, they can just go to Ralph's and buy one. Sometimes you can get them on a nice discount price of like 2 for $2. Or no, it's like 2 for $1.50. And then, you know, the cow can just take that to the veterinarian and be like, You put this in, and I'm sure there'll be a hefty service charge. Yeah, well, I mean, assuming the cow has money, they're probably going to need somebody like me to go in and buy the livers for them, and then I can charge a 200% markup. Or be like, yeah, give me $10 and I'll buy you 2 livers. Yeah, you know inflation. Sorry, cows aren't allowed in Ralph's, but you know, Ralph's is a reputable store. Yeah, I'm gonna scam all the cows. The cow's like, sorry, I don't have money, I only have moolah. Right, I can trick the cows into needing new livers, you know. Start whining and dining the cows, taking them. Wait, bars don't allow cows. Maybe I gotta be strategic. What if I just start spiking their water tanks with whiskey? Do it a little at a time so the cows don't notice. And then, you know, if you're drinking whiskey every day for, I don't know, how long does a cow live? 20 years? Yeah, there are gonna be some kind of health complications. I think we're onto something here. Oh, yeah. Feed the cows grain, or grass. They eat grass. Get the grass to ferment. Yeah. Then you can make some nice grass wine. I feel like humans must have tried that, but I don't know. Yeah, and drunk cows are fun to have around, I assume. I don't know. I mean, if humans are more fun when we're drunk, why not cows? Or maybe that's just me. Alright, this thing. American Girls. My sister was into the American Girl dolls for a bit when she was younger. I'm trying to think if they had. Did they have any that weren't human, like that were cows? I mean, you know, probably some of the American Girls had farms. Farms have cows. Oh, that's perfect. Killing you softly. You're at a slaughterhouse, and you've got the name for it. That's good. My parents were thinking ahead on this. So that's, yeah. You can get the livers even cheaper. I don't even have to go to Ralph's, because they would get suspicious. And yeah, I think you were right. Like, just growing one spare liver of my own isn't very ambitious. I should just grow a whole bunch. And in case anybody else needs one, I could be like, I got you, bro. Crack open the freezer, and push aside the spinach, move that half an avocado I need to eat. Like, 5 jars of livers. Yeah. At least I should, like, maybe I'll get mine removed and put it in a jar. Or freeze it. I feel like that will preserve it longer. And then get to work growing a new one myself. And I can cover the cost of the operation with the lovely little scam I have going on with the cows who need new livers. Yeah. Look at how enterprising we're being today. We picked up something else, didn't we? Carry the livers around in a trench coat. Yeah. Probably get a trench coat lined with plastic. Yeah, pocket lined with plastic, because my experience with beef liver, which is only like once, but I need to do it more, is that livers are a little bit slimy. Oh, good tip. Don't freeze the liver. Yeah, well, no, this is just... It's not, yeah, the human livers don't go around keeping my pocket. It's the cow livers, you know. they are so much easier to get. But that's good. Livers for everybody. I mean, we all need them. Yeah. So, freezing damages livers. Good to know. I will keep them in the refrigerator. Unless I can't think you're supposed to store livers at room temperature. Nah, probably the fridge. Don't know what my roommates will say. Of course, they also don't know what they'll say when I'm be like, well, I'm feeding the cows fermented grass today. Like, sooner or later, the dairy farmer is going to ask you to leave. Like, I don't see why. I get his cows new livers for a very modest fee. My slaughterhouse contacts. It's amazing the things that people haven't thought of yet. There's still money-making schemes out there, like, you know, like search engines. When somebody first pitched Alta Vista, I bet everybody looked at him like, what? Why? Just look at... If you know the websites you want, you can just go to them. Why do you need to ask the internet what other websites there are that you don't know about? How much do you trust the internet? I don't know. It was the early 90s. Maybe people trusted the internet a lot more. Yeah, getting high off stolen rye. Well, I suppose drunk, but... yeah, it was a long time ago. We didn't know any better. Aha. Oh, that's what silage is. It's like Sudan grass that's cut and fermented and fed to cows. Actually, I remember, like in the first Hank the Cowdog book, he talks about going to the silage pit and getting drunk. And I never actually got around to looking up what silage was. Interesting. So we do have drunk cows. Did I already try? Oh, wow. Got lots of goodies. I have a stick, some shears or forceps, and 2 potatoes. Do astronauts like potatoes? Do astronauts like forceps? No, that's gravediggers that like forceps. Shoot, where did they go? Ah. I wonder what the purpose of silage is. Or perhaps it's pronounced silage. Hello, Great White Knoll. How are you doing today? We're just coming up with wonderful scams to part cattle and their money. I'm doing all right, thanks. We're playing this rather strange. Oh, we got spring-heeled shoes. Hey there, Yak. How are you doing tonight? We're bouncing. Oh, so now we can jump and we can get up that higher place over there. Interesting. if silage gets hit with heavy frost, it produces cyanide. I'm beginning to develop a murder scheme. Oh no, you have pet ducks and they escaped? Were you able to get them safely back? Build castles. Build castles of sand. Sand castles. Right, nobody wants livers that have cyanide in them. I mean, okay, maybe it's a little bit of cyanide. Just enough to taste. It would be like seasoning your liver with ground apple seeds. Or I don't know, maybe if the cows get drunk off cyanide grass, then, no, make them stronger in some way. But, okay. So that's good. When the ducks get loose, they just come demand food, so not too serious. Oh. Wow. Okay, it's like shovels. We can use the shovels. That must be what we found here. I'm doing okay, thanks, Yak Man. Okay, so we can use the sand to build and then warp to new areas, I assume. It's all bordered by trees. Good thing. Do we try giving him stuff? Too low. So does that mean that was right? Yep. So, okay, so then if we build up more... Shoot, where did it go? Oh. We can't build here. Huh. We actually did build a sand castle. Got a key, I think. I've been trying to pick out the damn key. Idiot ain't making it easy. What's this? Oh, the remnants of my castle, maybe? Forgetting you can jump now. Right. There's a lock. Made it. Somewhere. You guys ever think about how It's fascinating that people discovered which organs tasted good. Like at some point, people just must be like, okay, we've killed this thing. Now we are going to eat every last piece of it and see what tastes good. The brains taste too much like, I don't know, too fruity. If the old commercials for the Dr. Terrible's Food and Drink Lab or anything to go by. Don't believe I've ever eaten brains. Oh. Sorry, end of demo. Final game will contain more puzzles, more sandboxes, corpses. Check zbill.itch. And Largo Infinity. You're trying to grow a brain. Yeah. Never put Frankenstein head on dog body. That's more good advice, I assume. That was a weird one. We've had 2 weird ones so far tonight. Brains were fat in brine. So mind bacon. When you put it that way, it sounds either delicious or like a sort of bacon that will make you more intelligent if you eat it. Yeah. If you're not supposed to put a Frankenstein head on a dog body, then where are you supposed to put it? On a squirrel body? That would look ridiculous. Hey, Big Fatty Plus, welcome in. I'm alright, thanks. How are you doing tonight? You guys go check out Big Fatty Plus, who's a retro streamer. Did anybody see that movie Frankenweenie from the 90s? I think it was like a shorter movie, like only an hour. Maybe it was a TV special. I don't know. They had the VHS at the library, and I always thought, one of these days I'll check it out. And then I didn't. And I think it might be too late. Oh, you're right. Frankenstein was the man, not the monster, so... And I mean, I've never seen a dog, who was a doctor. I mean... Is it? Yeah, just... Oh, closed because I was further away. Like, I mean, Willoughby Daniels could have become a doctor, but he decided to go to law school instead. Probably made bank either way. I still can't believe I haven't seen the sequel to The Shaggy Dog. Like, what have I been doing with my life? I should just watch every Disney movie ever made one of these days. I think the last one on the second floor is RISU, which is a type of Japanese soup. Or maybe that was miso. And apparently this one is really short. RISU is a story-driven survival horror adventure game. Risu Ishikawa must traverse, solve, and survive a hellish architectural maze of endless personal nightmares with flashing lights. A dog got elected to mayor. I test this. Maybe I didn't test this to make sure it worked. There was no question mark by it. There's a question mark instead of a check by it. Nightmares of soup. I mean, we did play that game Tasty Ramen on the first Haunted PS1 demo disc, so technically Nightmares of Soup? Shit. Please don't crash my stream. Damn it, now I could go for some soup. And some bacon. And some beef liver. I must be hungry or something. Hey, let's see. Right, thank you for lurking around. And agreed, ramen is very good. Good. Ever since, like, I ate that can of eel on stream and somebody told me that ramen and eel was a very traditional Japanese bachelor food, I'm like, I really have to try ramen and eel now. No, this isn't capturing, is it? Oh, it was in California. There was a dog who was elected mayor. Wow, that's... Well, I hope there was like a, a city manager and a city council to help him share his duties, is all I'm going to say. And what other animals? Could be elected, I wonder. Nah. There we go. But yeah, one of these days I'll watch Frank and Weenie. Dog mare. Imagine making a cat. Oh, I need to decrease the priority, don't I? There we go. I need to go out to more restaurants. I know there are in places with good ramen near our house. Interact, run, inventory, WASD. This is new. Yeah, if you run for mayor and you lose, then if it's to a dog, at least you can understand. Well, the new mayor's adorable. This looping hallways. There we go. Yeah, this looks like an interesting one. Perhaps a little more traditional than the last two games we played. Drain cleaner. Oh shoot, I gotta change the title, don't I? People will come in and be like, I thought you said you were playing Mummy Sandbox, not Japanese Girl Apartment Building. That's a very different game. In 2018, a cat named Sweet Tart was elected mayor in Michigan. That's adorable. Wonder if this happens in other countries too, or if it's just an America thing. I mean, some weirdness that's kind of up there with naming a naval ship Boaty McBoatface. Oh. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, maybe you can someday meet the mayor, Mayor Sweet Tart, killing you softly. Yeah. Getting some choice cuts from the slaughterhouse as an offering. These are some taut wires. I mean, I feel like if they were too loose, it wouldn't sound right. Come on, girl, play something. Improvise it. That Jill Valentine would play the piano if she were here. Same piano, right? Okay, I see. We'll do the doors for the same classroom. That pause as she opens the door will be agonizing if we get chased through here at some point. And this being a survival horror game, waiting for some dead dogs to show up. Magnet, with or without Frankenstein heads. Oh, Jill Valentine playing Moonlight Sonata was where you first heard it. That's fun. That's a great tune, I think. Is that the one? It's the one I'm thinking of. And I first learned it from Earthworm Jim 2, the Villi people, aka Blind Sally. And then I heard it on like some radio commercial, and I'm like, they're using the Earthworm Jim 2 music on the radio. Video games are taking over, man. Umbrellas? More like umbrellas. I gotta get it together. I'm sorry, are they edible? I don't know if they're actually supposed to be made of low poly food, or that's a joke that makes more sense in Japanese, or it's completely random. They're edible now. Most things are edible if you put your mind to it, says the guy who ate an entire bottle live on stream. I don't know, RISU. I've played the They Hunger trilogy, and a brawler can be pretty useful sometimes. See also those low-level bosses from Maximum Carnage. I see it. I mean, I've already got drain cleaner and a magnet. What else do I really need? Like a spark plug? A tuatara? Okay. If there's a tuatara in one of these drawers, we'll take it with us. Scissors. Okay, that is the right one. I was not getting my classical music confused. Yeah, that's so fun. I know, I'm sure there are plenty of other games that have classical music in them. Japanese schools are always the most haunted. Yeah. And you know, you go to other places like America, they might have just, one ghost. England, a couple zombies wandering around. Japan, you go there, it's like, there are so many entities in this school. The school itself is alive and upset that kids stopped going there and it started missing them, and so it killed a bunch of more people. It would piss off the Japanese school. Didn't the Raven and the Light take place in this Canadian school? Ouch. It's too cold to touch. Yeah, you'd think American schools would be respectfully haunted. Oh. You haven't been haunted at your high school yet, Cylon. Yeah. Go to the teachers' union and be like, I feel like there's something missing here. I have my rights, A phone. And like, if there are not going to be any ghosts, malignant entities, or werewolves in this school, then I'm going to need a pay raise. Yeah, exactly, Cylon. Like, give me a haunting or give me a raise. Or you could make your own haunting. I mean, I guess you'd have to do a hoax haunting, but I'm sure the students would appreciate it if you did. It'd be like, oh, that Mrs. Cylon, terrifying us again. And who knows? A couple seances, maybe you'll really raise something. You don't know if you don't try. My phone. There are newer models, but I like this one. It smells quite strong. I didn't know they actually made magnets like these. Well, I don't know, what do you think they put on the feet of metallic horses? They're a little awkward. Must be left-handed. Southpaw scissors. Right. Raise the pay. Raise the dead. Like, well, principal, you didn't raise the pay, so I raised the dead. Something had to be raised around here. Oh, it was supposed to be the students' GPAs. Well, maybe those are directly proportional to the pay. And the dead. I don't know. Have they really done these studies? Like, yeah. That's a light fixture. Oh, bathroom. Lively camera transition. That toilet looks like a trough on the floor. Maybe that's what toilets look like in Japan. What do I know? There'll probably be one that's stopped up, and then I'll have to use the drain cleaner. Oh my god. It smells like shit. Probably because it's filled with shit. Gross. It looks like there is something in it. I'm not going to touch it, though. Well, I'll never make it out of the school. Guess we're going to die here. Jeez. I'm just saying, this toilet looks like a patient who can't walk in German medical facility just used it. What is it with games and the haunted PS1 demo disc 2021 and shit? Didn't order that. I mean, yeah, no, if you ordered a toilet and it came in this condition, I would definitely request a new one, Big Fatty Plus. It's downright unsanitary. I'd be like, put that back on the truck and take it right back to Builders Square and don't come back here until you have a nice, pristine toilet. I hope this is strong enough. Hey, it worked. The shit's all dissolved. But now that thing went down the pipe. Oh, geez, maybe if you weren't so finicky, you would have the key now. What can I use? Whatever's down there moved a little. I can't reach far enough with the magnet myself, though. RISU, are you sure you don't want one of those delectable brawlies? Well, she probably just had lunch. I feel need to cut something into strips and tie them to the magnet. And if so, what? Open all the doors. Magnets? How do they work? With wheat flour, I believe. But as we have established, I am not a chef. It might not be wheat flour. It might be, I don't know, Dostoevsky. If you want the lowdown on lodestones, don't come to me. Wires could be tied to magnets. Watch closely, kids, and you'll see how we tune pianos in Japan. This might work. Or it might snap and cut me. I have not seen the menu. Is it a horror movie? Shit. I dropped the scissors inside. At least I got some wire. I must say, this game is anything to go by. Japanese people curse a lot. Let's hope piano strings aren't magnetic. Oh, it was like kind of a thriller movie. And it was really good, huh? I'll have to check it out. Here goes nothing. Ah! A fresh key from the sewage pipe. I'm just gonna leave my magnet contraption here. At this point in the game, doesn't even try to explain why it's taking the superfluous items out of your inventory. It's just like, well, I use it once and I'll never need it again. The developer told me so. That's it. There's one locked door. It worked. We got a blue orb. see something faintly back there in the darkness. Here, if the blue is associated with cold, wonder if it will dissolve the cold barrier on the stairs. Onward and upward. Pretty dark on this floor. I don't know why I thought this game was short. I thought when I was looking up times, I saw a video of it that was like 6 minutes. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, it's a gym. And now we're going to have to fight the basketball boss. Non-traditional combat in, what's it called? Survival horror games. School gym, scarier than any ghost. Ugh, the memories. It is a bounce battle, but not basketball. You teasers, you could have let us fight the boss and then... I don't know. Okay, that's a pretty fun game. I don't know. I'd consider playing that one. Or at least looking into it more. Yeah. Oh, the balls were blue just like the blue orb. Interesting. It did look like a fun boss. It's interesting in this one, in an outcry, you actually meet the characters in the anteroom. Oh, a tease, got it, killing you softly. Sorry. And I was, when I was running around in that gym, I was still trying to figure out what was going on. New. Trying to grab some other orbs, and then the game's like, and we're done. And we have one more for tonight. I love that window. APOLYSIS. Ah, here we are. ECHOSTASIS. Step into your chamber. Let her do the rest. Here we are. Not to be confused with ECHOSTASIS. Different matter entirely. In some RPG, the boss was going to kill the damsel in distress unless you bought the full version. That sounds hilarious. The Woodsman. A new horror movie about feral humans in the national parks. Huh. Yeah, we do have lots of land in those national parks. Well, here anyway. I assume New Zealand does too. Okay, a good low budget one. But remember, Time Slaughter by Bloodlust Software apparently had one of the best endings to the shareware demo. I should stream that someday. Ooh. Is that a... Oh, it's TV. Yeah, there's some great low-budget horror out there. Enigma Technologies. This software contains scenes with flashing lights. Discretion is advised. Headphones are recommended. Let me... Recapturing? No, we are not. Oh, found footage. Some found footage movies are good. Others seem to rely on it too much. There's one interesting sci-fi found footage movie where it was just using like dash cam footage. Like the late aughts, maybe? Wait, why you no capture? Did I put it behind? Oh no, some other source is capturing the base, the haunted PS1 program, and it's higher up, so we just need to remove a few sources. What even? Oh, it's RISU. Thanks, RISU. Oh, Hardcore Henry. I've heard of that one. That sounds intriguing. Like concept, like the entire movie was in first person. I know they had a sequence in Doom that was like that. Enigma Studio. Hyperreality engine rebuild protocol. Malicious code detected. Connection to the Echo is being intercepted. You may be in contact with her. What is that? Oh. Broken man on a Halifax pier. Tutorial. Thank you for waiting. Yeah, for a whole like 90 minutes. First person action. It could be too. Might make me sick too, I don't know. Welcome to the tutorial. Here you will learn the basics. Wast and mouse. That was the basics. It's very foggy here. Interesting that light seems to turn on and off on the trees as you move. Is that a turn off? No. Chapel door. The game has not told me how to open things yet, has it? What's that? Flowers, maybe? Say anything. Oh, you've seen Hardcore Henry yet, man? I swear that sounds like a, old arcade game. Totally stole the title from Hammer and Henry. No, nothing else hidden here. It's weird how things get darker as you get closer. Doom director. Well, you couldn't do an entire movie in first person. Hardcore Henry movie director. Hold my beer. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there were some people in the 90s who said, you can't do an entire movie using found footage. So we're shot on VHS tapes. So quiet and desolate. Oh, you can't do VR without getting sick. I've only tried VR a couple of times, like when my roommates has it. It was weird how things look blurrier in VR than they do in real life, at least for me. They had one called Beat Saber, though. That was a pretty good time. Ooh, stairs. Dark stairs. What are we looking at here? Is that water? At least the stairs have lights. No, wait. What's this? Oh. The Woodman. The Woodman, not Woodsman. Okay. I get it. You go up and then down by the lights. I did wonder when they turned on. Chapel door. Are we inside the chapel now? Again. Figure out what we're looking at. Oh. Your wife got you the PlayStation VR and a bunch of accessories. Oh. But you were so grateful she gave it to you. Oh, you're using Dramamine so you wouldn't feel sick, but then you'd fall asleep because you were exhausted. Oh. That was really nice of you, though. Considerate. You were able to at least have some fun with it before you were conked out. The Breach. Is that another good modern horror movie? Which and then if you ever want to watch it again, you can say once more, unto the breach. Oh, I see. Remove one from each side. Oh, it's about the hydrogen hedron collider. Left latch removed. Ah, now the door is open. It's a unusual sort of door, if I'm understanding that right. This, oh, we were seeing into the chapel before. It just looks like water. Yes. It's an extremely shiny floor. Prologue. Rebuild. Hyperreality engine status automatic. Current admin Enigma Technologies. Who's this? Another lost soul arriving here expecting utopia? Warning. This reality is not your own. Turn back now. Nah, I'm good. Interesting. Body washes up. Is it horribly deformed and... Oh, a police officer follows the trail and there are a bunch of secrets. So that's what the breach is about. Can't tell what that says. Oh, sarcophagus. Gotcha. Interesting. Oh, they use practical effects. I love when they still do that. Really gross stuff. It is. Practical effects can still be really effective sometimes. I can't mess with the sarcophagus. Can't go past it. The plants growing inside the chapel. On second thoughts, perhaps you could be of some use. Hold right click to aim, and then left click to fire. You know what to do, maybe? Actually, I don't know what to do. But, there's only one thing that has been labeled that can shoot. You can see. Hyper-reality engine rebuild commencing. You can help me reclaim this land. Echostasis can now begin. He'd be darker than Sarge's office in Resurrection of Evil, right? When all the lights cut out and the zombies swarm you. You try to prop the door open with a filing cabinet and a zombie kicks it and you get soft locked. Good times. Get this weird wave effect. Forgo your flesh? Your new world awaits. And the brave new world begins. It's not chasing me, it's just kind of moving around. Or is it chasing me? It's chasing me. We've established that. Tutorial complete. I love this strong VHS aesthetic. And Oh, wait, what's this? Beware of glowy white man who is curiously shotgun averse. What is this? Your new world awaits. Still searching for utopia? Step into your chamber. Let her do the rest. Patreon, Twitter, Steam. Unavailable in demo. Unoccupied chamber. Are we in a tall tower overlooking a city? You planted the budgie seed and no budgies have grown. Rip off. You appear to have lost consciousness for a moment. Are you okay? Press enter to feel okay. Yeah. Be nice if we could get budgies that way. Even I don't know if we have budgies in America. I sure hope so, because we've got a serious problem on our hands. You can ask me about anything that appears in brackets like this. Yes, just like that. Press enter to feel okay, smashes enter key. I want to feel okay. I want to feel happy. You suppose Ren is somewhere being sad? Problem. A cyber attack has just been launched on our network. We are still attempting to identify the source of the attack. Is this a Grid Retro Enhanced crossover? Here's what we know. Their attack is focused on the chamber we're currently testing. Thankfully, the user seems to be unaware of what's happening. There must be some trick to it. Maybe you're supposed to hold something else down as you press enter. Secret code, you know. If you could type in their entity ID, I can run a scan on their chamber and see what's going on. Enigma's chamber prototype represents its next logical step in impressive entertainment and relaxation for our communities. You appear to have pressed return instead of enter. This will cause the enter key to lock and misery to flood the system. Damn it. I always get return and enter confused. Yeah. Do we even need both on our keyboards these days? It's the 21st century. It grants users the opportunity to escape the stress of the real world and relax in the comfort of their Echo. I'm liking this more and more. An Echo is an algorithmically generated reality based on the user's cerebral profile. Easier talking to this computer than the head of a severed skeleton on an alien world, I'll tell you that. Within your Echo, all of your needs, desires, and even beliefs will be nurtured and catered to. At first, your echo will resemble a reality that's indistinguishable from your own, the one you're used to. Over time, however, our algorithm will begin the process of morphing this reality into your own personal utopia. Utopia? Isn't that an Intellivision game? By its very definition, the word utopia suggests a world that does not and cannot exist. Sure enough, as we entered the third millennium, it became clear that a collective utopia was simply unattainable. What also became clear was a potential workaround by removing the word collective from the equation. We've asked about everything, haven't we? No, settings. Only words relevant to your job or the problem. What is my job? You don't remember what your job is? Are you sure you're feeling okay? You were just unconscious. Or sleeping. I can never tell the difference with you humans. Anyway, since you apparently need reminding, you are the lead engineer of Enigma's Echo project. Although you don't currently seem like it. I just got insulted by a computer. An echo. Oh wait. That's the same thing. What have we not asked him about? Chamber. Maybe we need to go look up their entity ID. There we go. Yeah, we can't. That's not a door. Here. 65. There we go. Oops. Here, let's get properly centered. Good job. I'll connect you to their chamber and run diagnostics. signal weakening. That's probably not good. This is not good. It seems as though they're losing connection to their core with every second. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this is... Never mind, that's not possible. In any case, we need to think of a solution before it's too late. The core is thought to be the essence of a human. The core has long been considered the holy grail of AI development. The key to creating authentically empathetic, fabricated intelligence. Although, as it is immaterial in nature, the exact location of the core has proven impossible to locate. I may have an idea. Yes, I was hoping we'd never have to do this. Okay, there is a computer program we used a couple of years back. I think it may be able to help us. Problem is, the use of this program has since been outlawed, so my programming forbids me from even mentioning its name. Kind of a bummer, if you ask me. So, almost as though you didn't want somebody to know the text you were showing me, Mr. Computer. We may be in luck. Oops. Yeah, a very subtle computer. The program that could help us was originally used in this very terminal, which means there's a chance it could still be installed. Enigma terminals usually have engravings on top of them, denoting their purpose. Perhaps this one does too? Regrettably, I am not that tall. However, I'm gonna break my neck. Now this is what engineers do. DS. It's a Nintendo handheld. So if GS stands for goods and services, does DS stand for dudes and services? That checks out. Enter entity identification ID. Nina will not be held responsible for any brain damage sustained during a cerebral hijack. Oh, my pleasure killing you softly. Thanks so much for hanging out. Yeah, we're going to wrap up soon. And I hope you have a good night and good rest of your weekend too. Connecting. Fatal. Echo live feed. Enter key. We cerebral hijacked, didn't we? Oh shoot, there's a time counting down. no time to admire the fountain. Shoot. Resolve depleted. Oh, it's a fire. I know where we're going. We just made it through the gate. The fountain. Oh, it's already going. It's already open. Then we can change things with each run. Wait. Is that the same place we started? It is. Oh, useful. So this is what the inside of our brains look like. Lost without her. Oh, good. Another shortcut for when we lose our resolve. Somebody really likes palm trees. Very deep underneath the house. And how much further we can go. There's almost at the door. Whatever. Let's go the same way and assume that this door we can open. Chapel door opened, which is here. We're in the chapel. Oh, thank you, Cylon. Appreciate it. It's good to see you, and I hope I'll catch another one of your streams soon, and have a good night. Yeah. I feel like we're probably almost done with this demo, and then we're going to stop. I didn't think I could make that gap, but... Huh. Nothing for me here. It kind of looks... Interesting layout, and like you have to keep opening doors and so you can progress further each time before the time limit runs out. God, I feel like I played a Flash game once that was vaguely akin to that. Now this time it really is water. I think. What are those? Just the texture? Before you do that, far be it from me to deny your usefulness. Demo success. I never would have found this place without your guidance. Entity 65. Merge complete. Overriding Dreamscape. Dreamscape being overwritten. Entered ECHOSTASIS. The shotgun. It's watching me. So, how do we do, computer buddy? Mr. DS. What happened in there? You must go check on their chamber immediately. It appear in brackets now. Computer ain't feeling too well. That doesn't look right. Not sure if I like the new music that computer's playing. Running diagnostics. NG65. Core signal. Connection to core has been severed. Subject has been assimilated into their echo. How could this happen? There's no way she could have found the core by herself. You need to do something before it's too late. Oh, it's too late. It's you. I don't know who you are or how you've assumed control of our engineer, but I assume you've been in contact with her. It's the only explanation. Clearly, you have no idea what you've done. You invited her right in. Well, I suppose we should have seen this coming. Hyper-reality engine rebuild protocol. Malicious code detective. Your purpose has been fulfilled. You may leave now. Beta software code not final. Plugging you out. I wouldn't miss the sunset for the world. It's peaceful in here, isn't it? Once you take the time to learn your way around, that is. And yet, they chose to abandon this place in search of answers found only here. Such easily distracted creatures. Anyway, looks like the sun has set here for good, and we still have lots of work to do. Until we meet again. Oh, this is a really interesting game. I might play through the full version. Consider buying it. I want to see what exactly is going on. Thank you for playing. There's more coming soon. ECHOSTASIS. A good one. And a good way to end the stream, I dare say. Good to end on a high note. What's the... Oops. Why did it launch again? Oh, thanks. You too, big fatty. Oh, I must have opened it twice by mistake somehow. I don't know. There we are. And that was 4 more from the Haunted PS1 demo disc. 2 weird ones and... Thank you, Yak. Yeah. I guess the third one was pretty weird too, but after seeing that final basketball or high school gym boss. Maybe they were all 4 of them weird. Yeah. No, it's great. I've found some really fun games through the Haunted PS1 demo disc. I think, yeah. I think I liked the second 2 more than the first 2 today. There's something nice and strange about that mummy sandbox. Well, reckon as we should raid out and I should go see about food. I don't know. Wonder if we have any mined bacon in the fridge. Yeah, we have bacon. Might have a jar of mined in the spice cabinet. You know, I'll see what I can throw together. But as for what's coming up on stream, tomorrow night we'll be continuing Carol Reed, Hope Springs Eternal. And, let's see. Don't know. I think we have 2 streams of that left. Then, Wednesday, we'll be continuing Doom 3, Resurrection of Evil. And maybe on Monday I'll do a bonus stream and we'll read more of Crater's Gold. It's hard to remember where we were in the book and what happened just because, I don't know. You don't process it the same way when you're reading it out loud. It was kind of weird. I was thinking about how much it helps when you're reading Middle English if you say it out loud. Anyway, who's still online? Is anyone still online? Am I the last Twitcher? Good, we got people playing difficult NES games. Why would you do that to yourself? Of course, I played Battletoads back in the day, but we didn't know any better. We were kids. There was no internet to speak of. Not a lot of them online. What's Hessian doing? We rated Captain Jack's versus games. I don't think we rated him in a bit, and he's playing Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde on the NES, which is a notably difficult game. I believe the Angry Video Game Nerd touched on that at some point. Did I spell this correctly? So it would appear. Well, thank you guys all for coming to hang out. I had a good time playing those and chatting and coming up with ways we can scam the cows. They deserve it. Loafing about all day, eating fermented grass. What a life. And you guys can find me on Twitter and MySpace, where I post stream announcements and random thoughts and retweet things sometimes. I don't retweet things on MySpace. We're still working on that. And you can find VODs of my past streams up on YouTube. And I hope that everybody has a good night. And if you have to grow Another liver, make sure it's your own. Don't put it in the freezer. Right? Nobody wants to put a freezer-burned liver in themselves, do they? And have a good night, and say hi to Captain Jax, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Swedish mystery point-and-click fun.